Hello, everybody. Let people know that the stream is live. Okay. All right. Stream element spot always got me. All right. Hello, Silva. Thank you for the lurk. Good to see you. All right. So, as you saw from the thing, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Let me just turn down the volume of my hair. There we go. Just a hair. As you saw from let me go to the probably help if I was on the just chatting screen if I was going to be doing the just chatting. So it's been a chaotic couple of days. Well, a pretty chaotic day, I'll say, for me. Or at least stressful. So, as some of you know, I sleep on an air mattress that I share with somebody else in the living room of my friend's house. And there's 4 of us in the living room spread across 2 beds, and it's me, my roommate, my roommate's kid, and the kid's grandmother. The kid and the grandmother sleep on one bed, and me and my roommate sleep on the other bed. Last night, after I'd finished playing, what was it? I was watching Critical Role, and my roommate came down to talk to me, and he wanted to talk to me a whole bunch. We kept talking, and I kept missing a bunch of stuff. Thankfully, Critical Role last night was mostly combat, at least the first half. So I didn't miss a whole lot through the lore parts. That was the second half of the session. The second half of the episode. And tells me that the other air mattress, the one that the grandmother and the kid sleep on, sprung a leak. And it's the middle of the night, so we obviously can't go out and get a new air mattress because Walmart isn't 24 hours anymore. So we're not gonna make the grandmother and the kid sleep on the floor. So the grandmother and the kid moved to our bed, and then he and I just didn't have any place to sleep, and he's like, I'm gonna sleep on the floor. You can, like, if you come up and if you get done with your stuff and you want to lay down, just tap me and we'll roll over. I'll make some space, figure something out, right? And I told him, I was just gonna be watching Critical Role till like 2 a.m. and then I was gonna work on some stuff, try to be productive, maybe play some phone games. Well, I didn't tell him I was gonna play phone games, but that's what I ended up doing. And he offered me a sugar-free Red Bull, and I was like, I'm diabetic, so sugar-free is the only kind I could drink anyway. So I was like, you know what, let's try it. And then I went to check on things around 4 o'clock when people need to start getting up, and nobody was getting up, and there wasn't a whole lot of space in the living room the way people had been arranged. And it was one of those things where I was like, I could bug someone to make space for me right now. Or I could go back down to the basement, play on my phone for like a couple hours, just play some mindless phone games, do some stuff because I've been getting really hooked on Iron Saga lately. Come back upstairs and then there'll be space for me, and I won't have to deal with any of that. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go play some phone games. So I did. And I had fun playing Iron Saga. It's a fun game. But then I was having trouble winding down and getting to sleep, and then I had to go run a couple errands today to get my medication and get my mail and all that jazz. But all of that means that I just had, like, I was really wondering if I was gonna have the energy for stream tonight. I was like, geez, might I have to cancel stream, the unthinkable? But I'm feeling all right. I got a good nap in. I ate some food. Eating is what's really important, because that's the thing with me. If I skip sleep, I just get really, really hungry. I get really hungry. And I didn't eat much yesterday also. I only ate like 1.5 times, really. So that's a thing. And so yeah, that was my night. That was my night last night. Though the Critical Role episode was, holy cow, that was something else. At the start, I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sit through this. It was just being so silly and so ridiculous. The players were just being so off the wall and bizarre that it just felt like I walked into the Twilight Zone. Because the end of the last session I watched of them had been so intense and so serious and so much stuff happening. And then it's like, boom, we're going to try to skip on combat by making our enemies feel awkward by pretending to have an orgy. And I was like, what? And they committed to the bit. I will give it to them. They committed to the bit. Albeit it didn't have any of the consequences I was hoping, which was that they would have to figure out what to do about clothes as they ran out into the busy city streets whenever everything innovatively fell apart. But it was still interesting. It was quite brutal, and there was, like, there are some spells that just get really easily abused in D&D, and like that's one of my gripes with it, is that there's some, like, the fact that magic is so consistent that you can just say, I use this spell and have it like yes, the enemy gets a saving throw, but like after a certain point against certain enemies, it's almost guaranteed it's going to succeed, right? And it just gets really brutal. The one that Sam Riegel was abusing in last night's Critical Role episode, but has been abusing the last couple sessions, is Fast Friends. They make, I think, a charisma save, and if they fail, they think you're their best friend. But it only lasts for an hour, and then after that hour, they know that they've been charmed. And it also was an interesting situation because one of their players was out sick for the session. So when at the end of the Critical Role episode, when they all were like, okay, we need to leave the place that we're at to go do the big important thing. Time is of the essence. We have to move now, right? That all ground to a halt when they're like, oh, we can't leave Ashton. And they have to go track him down. And you know, it was interesting to see how that plays out. Like, as someone who runs games where players have to miss for, like, I've run a lot of games and I've had games where players have to miss. Like in the current campaign I'm running, there's probably gonna be a player missing this week. Then we should have a week with everyone, and then the week after that should be a week with a different person missing. That's one of the challenges of running games, is having to fit stuff around the schedule. Though it's funny, the DM for the Wednesday night D&D game I play, like, I was talking to him and he was like, hey, I hear you run some really great adventures yourself. Next time you start up a game, please definitely keep me in mind. And I was like, sure. But like, I'd also told myself that that I promised myself that if I start a new game, if I make space in my schedule for a new game, the next game I'm going to run is going to be a Subversion playtest, a playtest of my friend's game. I don't know if I'm allowed to name drop it, but yeah, I want to do a playtest of my this game that my friend is making, and I'm like, next time it's this kind of like cyberpunk game that deals with a lot of, like, it's a very different setting than D&D. It is an entirely different genre. And I've run a lot of D&D over the years, right? Between one-shots and campaigns and everything else. I've cut my teeth on a lot of D&D, and I've run a lot of Mutants and Mastermind sessions. I've been really enjoying Lancer, though. That's been fun. Though, to be fair, the way I run Lancer is probably not the way Lancer is supposed to be run. I run Lancer very much like I run D&D. It's very story driven. I rarely, if ever, use any of the preset mission types. I use squares instead of hexes. And I do most of the missions that the players go on are there's multiple ways for them to accomplish the mission. There's not just a set objective, and I give my players a lot of freedom to choose how they want to accomplish their missions. Like, for instance, in the last session, right? The players were given a mission. They needed, now this was a narrative mission because we were down a player, and I didn't want to do a full combat mission while they were down a player, because that balancing, that's always a little bit frustrating. Albeit I tend to lowball it anyway. I either lowball it or really highball it. It's really funny. Lancer is funny like that. Either the combats are like laughably easy, get steamrolled, players feel amazing and powerful, or the players are getting their faces pushed in and it's brutal. But like, as designed with Lancer, right? It's designed with this around this concept that I feel like doesn't exactly suit my play style, my GMing style. The missions are all supposed to be multi-part missions where you have 1 to 2 combats, a rest, a short rest, then 1 to 2 more combats. So then a single mission, depending on how long the combats are, should take like 2 to 4 sessions. And like that's a long time for a single mission. That is a long for a single mission. That is a long time. But the game is balanced around that with these resources that let the players feel really powerful. But if the players know that they're going to have a rest as soon as the mission is over, they don't have to ration their abilities at all, and they can just use all their abilities right then and there, and then steamroll what should be a balanced encounter using the game's balance system. So it's like I either have to make up a new balance system, or I have to start doing the thing where I have the multi-part combats. But then it becomes this resource draining simulator in which I'm just draining my players' resources and grinding them down. And that's one of the things I dislike about 5e, is that it becomes this resource draining simulator, especially when you have a party with casters, because like in order for the combat to be a challenge, you have to make them start to think about what resources they're using. And it can get really complicated as the players have so many tools and options at their disposal. I'd say one of my biggest gripes in Lancer is that, like, rules as written, you are not supposed to use other Lancers as enemies for the players, because it leads to too much overly complicated mechanics and gameplay. Because the frames that the players use have so many different powers that if you give that to an enemy, it can just make the fight an absolute slog to get through. Like, one enemy that's about as strong as the players, built properly using the ultra mechanics of Lancer, is a challenge for 3 to 4 players, right? And that'll be something interesting. But yeah, so the last mission I had my players go on, their mission was this narrative mission to infiltrate this eco-terrorist group and get some data that the eco-terrorists had stolen. They'd stolen it from one company, and this other company wanted that data. So they're like, go in, get that data, and you get a bonus if you don't trip off any alarms and don't let them know what's going on, because if you let them know and they evacuate, then the first company that had the data stolen from them is going to know that someone tipped off the eco-terrorists about that they were going to get wiped out. And the players completely... Hi, Okusen. I was just talking about our last session of Lancer and how it was so cool that you all took such a very different direction than I'd originally intended. Well, not that I'd intended, because I try not to plan out what you're going to do. I try to plot out what I think are... No, I don't have a dance feature yet, Okusen. What should the dance feature say, Okusen? And hello, Nabaru. But yeah, so the players decided to completely go sideways of doing the bonus objective of going in silently and just announce themselves, use their reputation, use their clout as an organization in order to just waltz in and have some kind of a parlay, and revealed all of the data that they had, well, almost all the data, and navigated this interesting political obstacle course, which I think was a challenging situation in and of itself, that pushed the players to do things in their own unique ways. And that's what I like. I like running games in which I challenge the players to do things in new and unique ways, to think outside the box and um, to come up with new and creative things to do. Those are the kind of games that I love running. I love challenging the players to in ways that make them use their abilities creatively. So my week has been interesting. Like, I've had like multiple meetings and stuff I had to do this week. And it's just led to a lot of stuff. There's been some stressful, chaotic things here and there. But at the end of the day, I got done what I needed to get done. And that's the outcome that I have to be happy with, right? Because if I'm not happy with that, then what's the point? Let me turn on. My roommate ordered a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that came in today. So at some point, maybe later tonight or something, I'm probably gonna sit down and work on my Yu-Gi-Oh deck to work on building my deck a little bit better, but I don't want it to be too powerful because I don't want to blow my roommate out of the water when we play, because at that point, like, it just doesn't become fun, right? But like, there's this different feeling when you're not building a deck for competitive play and you can just kind of have fun with it. Like, yeah, that's definitely true, Nabaru. It's good to test. It's good to test and practice and theory craft, but like, Dueling Pro or Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, yeah, that could be something. I want to have fun, and my roommate I think his girlfriend ordered some speed dueling boxes. And at first, when he's like, which one of these decks do you want, right, for the speed duel? And I was like, I guess I'll take the elemental hero one or whatever, right? Because I've played heroes before and I think they're cool. Because I like superheroes. But then, so I'm thinking, okay, I guess we're gonna learn speed dueling now. You know, I heard that was fun. That could be different, and then I'll have a different deck. And, you know, all that stuff. And he's like, no, I'm not learning speed dueling. We're using the cards from the speed dueling packs to build new decks. And I was like, oh, well, okay. Gonna build some goofy elemental hero deck that does some silly stuff. Well, like, elemental heroes, you can build them so many different ways. Especially if you're not trying to build them competitively and you can just have fun with it. So you're going to be building e-hero stuff out of the speed dueling boxes. So I don't even know if these are randomized boxes or if they're like pre-built decks. I don't know anything about what he got. I haven't opened them yet because I was tired today because I didn't sleep last night. But there's food in the house for me that's easy for me to eat. foods that I can microwave really easily, and that just helps a lot for my mental health. Like, I have the ingredients to cook food, but sometimes you just don't have the energy for that. Are there really? I thought speed dueling were just regular cards. I thought they were just regular cards. Are there some cards specifically for speed dueling? Except for skill cards. Okay. You can put all the cards in the full Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game except for skill cards. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Just weird the skill cards have canon characters instead of monsters. I don't know. Right, putting in a cool tweet real quick. I saw someone I follow on Twitter was like, "Hey, I need people to cheer me up. The draft that I wanted to do with you and Silva. Rolling King lost interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, I actually just now remembered, like, there's been so much stuff happening, Okusen, that it has been absolute chaos to keep up with so many of the things happening. Silva got me into Master Duel, but I still enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2. To use normal rules, can make any deck, don't gotta open packs. Yeah. Someone was talking about the Vanguard game and how, like, it's a regular video game, not a free-to-play game. So you pay whatever amount for the game up front, but then you earn the cards through playing the game, not through microtransactions. And they're like, I'd rather have it that way than have the game be a free-to-play game with tons of microtransactions that just milk you for money. And I'm like, I can totally feel that. Which, talking about microtransactions might seem kind of out of place because I'm a gacha addict, but I do free-to-play and gacha games. I have been doing a lot of stuff in whatchamacallit. I've been doing a lot of stuff in um, Iron Saga. I'm like playing every single day, and it's not quite taking over my life, but it's been boosting my mood. And like whenever I go to sleep, whenever I go to bed at night, before I would just kind of lay in bed while waiting to get tired, um, with my brain going a lot of places I really didn't like. Now I just play Iron Saga until I'm tired and then go to sleep. Um, and I've had a lot less time to get lost in all of those bad brain moments. So it's been kind of a self-care thing, I guess. But overall, I've enjoyed it. Anyway, so that's been some of the chaos of my week. Yeah, thank you, Nabaru. It's been hard. I've had to come to terms with the fact that it's not Dragalia Lost. I'm enjoying the story. I want to know what happens next. Um, the problem is there's always events to play. And like when I ask on the Discord, I'm like, should I be doing this event? And they're like, yeah, it'll be more productive than just doing the story. And I'm like, but I want to know what happens next. I could just Google what happens, but I want to experience it. I want to experience the story as I play through it, you know? Um, there's something special about that. Yeah, but I don't have enough stamina, not just in-game stamina, but mental stamina to do both. Like for the last, I came in halfway through the last collab for the last event, and I burned through all of my starter stamina potions that they, like, you know, the game's super generous in the beginning and gives you like 100 stamina potions. I burned through all of those farming for the event machines at the end, in order to be able to finish in time for the last event. And I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. So if I'm doing the event, I'm just gonna be doing the event. All right. Alrighty, so yeah. I feel that on so many levels, Okusen. Oh, that's interesting, Nabiru. I recently have been having like I let the stamina go because, so I downloaded an emulator on my computer, and because this Iron Saga is server based, as long as you use the same login, I can play it on my phone during the day, and then whenever I get downstairs to my computer, I can play it on my computer at night, and it runs a little bit smoother on my computer, except for when it crashes randomly, which is kind of annoying. Um, and like that's always interesting. Um, or sometimes I'll just have my headphones on, be listening to music from my computer while I'm playing on my phone, sitting in my air quotes computer chair. It's a camping chair that's arguably falling apart, so I may need to replace it soon. Anyway, what you who's it? Let's get this party started. Let's get down to business and see if I can find a way to get past this one arena opponent that has been kicking my butt. I haven't, I'll admit, I've been so busy with life and Iron Saga and running games and playing games and everything else that I have not um I have not had a chance to practice. So I'm coming at this with no actual additional practice time. So this might be brutal. This first hour might be watching me just beat my head against this wall. Okay. All right. No, I don't have a wall asset. Oh my gosh, so my model can do it too. Okay. Let's try this again. We're gonna try this with minimal changes before I start trying some radical stuff to change things up. Oh wait, hold up. Let me put on... Alright, yeah, so my model can do it too. Let's try just run-of-the-mill, ordinary moves. Just same thing I've been trying so far before I start changing up. Oh, I lose. That was actually really close. Huh. If I hadn't... That was actually really close. If I hadn't burned out my energy right there, I think I might have had that one. Let me retry that. That went really well. I just had to maintain my distance. Nope. That didn't work. That actually went worse. I'm gonna try one more time before I start changing up my build. I might try leaning into the heavyweight and get some tank legs, and just get a really big cannon. Oh, nope, I lose. Nope. My generator could not keep up with that. Okay. Okay, alright. First, let's try hover legs for more speed. So I can just constantly be moving. If I need... What's the weight on this? It's overweight. What do I need to drop? I need to drop the legs. Okay. Okay. This isn't, so I need a whole bunch of lighter parts. Let's get some lighter arms. Alright, I need arms that are good at cooling. I remember there was like one pair of arms that was really good. Hold on, this one's... No, it's energy defense. It's not what I need. Here we go. Close range heat resistant model. And it's got better cooling. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Oh, of course that puts me overweight. Ah. Just barely, too. But you know what I can get rid of? There we go. Alright. Now let's try this. Just gotta keep moving. Just gotta keep moving and keep shooting. I like those legs he's got. Oh, that was magical. That was magical. Did he just run out of ammo on that cannon? I thought I was dead there. Hey, can I get some like some cheering in the chat? Because I just made it past that wall that was beating my butt. That was a magical fight. I realized it probably didn't look that magical, but for me it was magical, okay? So magical, I'm gonna go, oh, I got new mail. Yes, I beat Masochist Wall. Congratulations on your performance in the arena. We hope that you will enjoy continued success in the upcoming battles. In recognition of your achievements, we hereby present you with the Op-Eli optional part. Ooh, what's that do? What's that do? What's that do? Improves energy shield coverage. That's kind of irrelevant. Thank you, Okusen. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. Did I actually beat that with no optional parts installed? I did beat that with no optional parts installed. That was impressive. Okay. Let's see what the next fight has. I might keep up with this for the rest of my arena battles. Actually, let me save. Okay. Let's see what this one's got. He's got machine gun, radar, energy shield, and that looks like some kind of a linear cannon with, is that an overbooster? Yeah, that's an overbooster core. Oh, her. With her icy one-eyed stare and distinct red eye patch, this AC's pilot makes quite a first impression. He never works alone when taking on mission assignments, and while not a superb pilot, her skill level can safely be rated above average. This is going to be definitely solid. Oh, is that anti-missile system, or is that an energy shield? Okay. All right. I just had to abuse my extended range. Okay. Ooh, that was good. All right, I like this. Being able to strafe around. All right. That worked out really well. Just had to keep moving and keep shooting. Moving forward. Yes, yes, I am. Let's see if I can make it out of C. What have we got here? Missiles decked out in a full complement of missile launchers. This AC was built specifically for long-range combat. The pilot hates close contact and prefers to strike from a distance. Most consider him a coward. He's known to have a heavy trigger finger. That's a lot of missiles. Okay. All right. Well, we and those are companion missiles. So when he fires missiles, those things on his shoulders will fire more missiles. You know what, let's try this as is before I try to adjust anything. I could fight him, like, I could fight him in one of the other structures, where the missiles will, where especially his vertical missiles will just hit the walls. But let's try him in the arena, where I have more room to move. Let's see if my extra moving ability will let me keep him in my targeting sights. Oh. Cowardly in the battlefield, elderly in the grave. I think I know what I need. I need an entirely different battle plan for this one. My current battle plan will not work at all. So the overboost cores have a built-in anti-missile system that I definitely need. So I'm gonna need that. I wanna see how this optional part goes, because that could come in handy. And then I need extension. That wasn't an energy shield. Okay. So I'm fighting against missiles. That's not gonna work. So I'm putting on. I changed my core to have the overboost core because the overboost cores have a built-in small anti-missile system. And I want that to help me with dealing with this. Let's see, how many shots is that? This is going to be quite brutal. I need to get in close. I have to move fast, get in close, and laser blade. Because he doesn't do well with close range. Okay. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I activated the overboost instead of activating my anti-missile system. I'm trying to see how far I can go before I have to actually start cheesing, and well, I'm kind of already cheesing, but and using the arena to my advantage. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to be able to outrun it. Yeah, that's a lot of missiles. I'm not going to be able to outrun it. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how that goes. Okay. Um... Alright, so I've got a lot of AP. got a lot of good cooling. The only thing short of this is if I get tank legs. But I want to get in close to this guy. I want to get in close to this guy. I'm winning fairly. Ooh, that laser blade made the difference. And the extra armor definitely helped. Okay. Alright. That was a good fight. Alright, what's the next one? We've got parrying blade, rockets, linear missiles, howitzer. And those look like additional missiles. The young pilot, often referred to as the Arena's Breeze, his most cherished possession is a white gold belt buckle that has belonged to his father, also a raven. His close-in combat style emulates his father's, and he is well liked by the older spectators. Okay. So I just have to maintain my distance and use my anti-missile system and I should be fine. Because he's going to run at me and try to punch. Well, the parry blade only works if he catches me in a... I think it only works if he catches me in a laser blade. Or maybe does it work like a pile driver? That was close. Well, it wasn't close because I maintained my health the entire way through, but like those parry blades do a bunch of damage, and if he'd been able to get up close to land a shot with that, I would have been in a real bad spot. Okay. What have we got here? Linear missiles. Thank you, Okusen. Thank you. Got linear missiles, additional thrusters, a lot of jumping, and a grenade launcher. Nicknamed Sorcerer is an unsettling habit of disappearing into thin air after combat. He prefers to launch attacks while airborne, though his AC may look delicate. Opponents underestimate it at their own peril. Hey, Superhero 60. Good to see you. How are you doing? How was your week? Oh, nope, I lose. I lose. I lose. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm curious, how'd you find my stream? Let me retry that and try to be more careful with my energy usage. I always have to remember that this anti-missile system, while being super accurate and being super light, it does consume energy. So I have to be more careful with my energy consumption. That was close. So what can I do differently? I know what I'm gonna do differently. I'm gonna do the thing that I've been doing that's been working pretty well. He does missiles and grenade launcher shots. Ah. Ooh, can I make this one work? This one has tons of cooling. How much are... but it has a lot of energy drain. I might be able to make this one work. So, what do you get up to this week? Okay, how much weight am I over? I'm over... Alright, we're going... This might work. This might work. It has a lot of cooling, and it's really fast. And this is the end of C rank. Oh, you've been playing Overwatch 2? How are you liking it? Did you play Overwatch before and or are you just picking it up now that it's become free with Overwatch 2? All right. Those legs performed really well. I do want to get a different core though. Oh, you're new to Overwatch 2? How are you liking it? Like, do you have like friends to play with, or are you just doing solo? Alright, what's this one? Machine gun, anti-missile system, chain guns, laser blade, hover legs. Steadfast in his belief that the controller must be preserved, he pays his respects prior to every match. His AC is composed of an amalgamation of Crest equipment, making it well balanced and suited to a variety of combat styles. You're playing solo? How are you liking it? Like, I've heard that, I mean, the thing is, anything with friends is going to be fun. But I've heard that if, it can be kind of rough, especially on a competitive game like Overwatch, to play solo. He's super mobile. I don't think I can win with these legs. He's just super mobile. Oh, this is me getting out of C and into B. That explains the difficulty spike. No, I don't need that extension. Okay. What do I need here? Because this thing's gonna have chain guns. Do I just wait it out and hope he runs out of ammo? He doesn't have any missiles. Okay. So who's your favorite hero in Overwatch superhero? Hmm. Oh, am I losing that blade battle? I was. Ooh, that's bad. Hmm. So what is it you like about Junker Queen? Is it something about how they maneuver? You know what? Let's try tank legs. Let's try leaning into the heavyweight with tank legs. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I forgot to check. I'll check in a second. Slight decrease in cooling. Um. Oh, really? What is it about her style? I've never played Overwatch. I've watched people play Overwatch, but I've never played myself. What is it about her style that's so different? Um, oh, she looks like she came out of Mad Max. That sounds cool. Oh, this is a grenade launcher. Could do one of these. Got 15 shots. So what is my ammo heat? 50. Okay. Oh my gosh, if I lose this. Okay, I almost won that fight. I'm gonna retry that. I should have won that. He had 6 armor left. Alright. Having a bigger cannon than the simple assault rifle definitely helps. Come on, reload exceed orbits. Wow. That grenade cannon, when it hits, it does damage. Holy cow. That was glorious. Any new mail? Oh, I did get new mail. What's the new part I got? Fusion tank support also bleed damage. Oh, does that mean it's like damage over time? Congratulations on your new rank. Hope you will continue to perform as you have been. In recognition of your advancement, we are awarding you with the CWCSLU back part. Please check the garage. Ooh. Oh, it's a slug gun. Damage over time? Okay. Let's see. 64 shots. Very low damage. A lot of heat. I'll bring it. All right, let's see what we got here. Having spent a number of years working as an AC mechanic, she finally decided time had come to pilot one of her own. All too familiar with the danger of arena combat, she operates a heavily armored AC and prefers to fight at mid-range. Oh, we got 2 slug guns. Looks like a flamethrower and a grenade launcher. Ooh, this could be messy. We're both trying to do the exact same thing, but I'm gonna see if my grenade. There we go. I could have used the slug gun, but that sounds really fun, superhero. Do you like? Do you play ranked? Is there a casual mode of Overwatch? I remember when I played League, there was ranked, and then there was casual. There was like normals. All right. I think I'm gonna stop with the arena runs and go back to doing missions now. What's this? Got rockets, anti-missile system. That's a laser blade. And shotgun of some kind. Ooh. I'm gonna try this one. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I'm gonna try this one time and see how it goes before I go back to doing missions. Oh, jeez, he's... Come on. Yeah, the tank legs only carried me so far. Yeah. I don't play rank. Maybe over time I gotta get better with Junker Queen. I think about just... Oh, okay. So there is a normals mode to play? Okay. That's cool. I hear that, like, apparently with Overwatch 2, in one of the updates at some point in the future, they're going to give some kind of a PvE mode where you're playing against monsters or machines or something. Okay. 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 All right. Oh, almost forgot. I need to get this. I've earned enough that I could probably have this saved as a backup AC, so that I don't have to keep flopping between them. All right, let's save what we've got so far. And let's get back to missions. I think we made a bunch of credits so far. All right, what missions have we got here? Safeguard alloy sample. I have to escort the transport. Is this? There is no other option. Okay. All right. All right. Saved my state.
We are looking for an escort to accompany one of our transports through Sector 517. The transport is carrying a sample of new alloy. The material is a breakthrough for weapons-related development and should generate enormous profits once it goes into mass production.
Okay.
Which is just as well, since the development costs were prohibitive. The alloy sample must not be intercepted on its way to our lab.
Okay.
Defend the transport at all costs and make sure the sample reaches the lab.
Nice to meet you.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Must be after the sample. We'll have to fight our way in.
Okay. First area clear. If my exceed orbits would refill, that'd be great.
Locked released.
Alright. Boop.
first gate is closed.
Lock released.
AC grinder identified.
Oh, jeez.
NAC. We'll have to go around.
As long as the sample is intact, Quest asks that you continue the mission. Remove the sample and continue on to the objective.
Mission objective achieved.
I took so much
Systems
damage.
switch
I don't
to
even think I
override.
went positive on that. I don't even think I went positive on that. That was bad. I lost 10K on that mission. Whatever it takes to keep the story moving. Was that A rank? That's funny. Imagine the horror if at the end of AC your character wakes up inside a VR capsule belonging to a different mech game. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Alright, what we've got here? Ooh, Union. This is the people who are opposing the controller. We had abruptly interrupt our power supply. We had an abrupt interruption to our power supply. The changes in the ecosystem due to the failure of the environmental maintenance system and the forced closure of sectors due to the runaway core. These anomalies, along with many others, are becoming all too common occurrences. Layered is no longer a utopia maintained by the controller. The truth of the matter is that the controller is malfunctioning. The time has come to take action. We will attempt to enter Layered Hub, where the controller is believed to reside. To those of you with the means and desire to stand with us, we ask your cooperation. New product edition. This message is to notify you of a new product release. We'd like to share what we can with those who have proven their loyalty. The new product is an AC arm part CAL44EAS. Please check the shop. Okay. We take pride in providing high quality products with exceptional cost to performance ratios. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on the survival rate of those who use our products. Make sure to take a look at our core models, all of which come equipped with both OB and anti-missile functions. We understand that our customers really want, and we make sure they get it. Okay. Unit upgrade. While I've moved up in the world, should you ever be in need of an AC with a great rapid fire capability, don't hesitate to call me. Oh, that's one of the MT pilots that got promoted. Are we getting near the end? Because like there's like 40 some odd missions, but I know you don't have to do them all. First, let me take a look at what this new arm part is. Oh, they put a new arm part in the store. They didn't give me the arm part. let's take a look here. Well, this is the lightest arm part, very mobile. That is ridiculously light, but it has a lot of energy drain. Not a lot of defenses, decent cooling, good reaction speed. But very light. Okay, not my bag at all. Oh, is this the final mission? This is a request from Union. Rest data storage facility. Enemy MTs destroy generators and all enemy forces. All right. Let me save this state. We might be about to get to the end of the story. Then it becomes, do I go back and do the missions I missed? Because I think after you complete the story, you can do all of the missions. So I could go back and do all of the missions. Or I could just move forward with the next game. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. If this really is the end of the story. This is really early. $51K.
Preparations are underway for a full-scale assault on Crest Data Storage Facility.
Okay.
The facility is well guarded against intruders, and we expect to encounter heavy resistance in the form of both fixed and mobile security measures. Our goal is to neutralize both and safeguard the facility for a follow-up investigation. Your objective is twofold: destroy the generators that power the security system and eliminate all MT patrols.
Okay.
We've employed multiple Ravens and plan to attack on two fronts. This mission will be a joint effort between Union and Mirage forces.
Mirage is working with
We expect
Union.
all
Okay.
participants to carry out their orders as instructed. That is all.
Okay.
Preparations are underway.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have enough ammo to deal with this mission. We'll see.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
So I got to deal with all of these.
First, clear out Sector E31. Sector W29 clear. Understood, Kaiser. Move to Sector S11. Area secure. Head to Sector E33.
Okay.
Sector N33 clear.
Roger, Apathy. Head to Sector S42. Sector S11 clear. Kaiser, Sector E07 is next. This is Joker. Area secure. Sector N41 is next.
I wonder if it's a thing where I get paid more if I deal with more things.
Sector E01 clear.
Enemy units converging on Sector N32.
Okay.
Perfect timing. I'm low on ammo. Give me a hand.
Sector E07
N41 clear. Move to Sector W07.
Disengaging. Out of ammo.
My AC is taking a beating. I need help.
Sector N32 clear.
Swift, your area is secure. Head out. W07 clear. Head to Sector S31.
Sector S16 clear. What's next?
Joker, Sector C13, hurry!
Oh, there's another door over there. Okay. I'm glad to have this one with the detailed map.
Sector S42 clear. Sorry, but my AC has had it.
Understood, Apathy. Get clear. It's taking too long. Hurry! Raven, another AC made it to the generators. Clear the area around your current position. That's it. The facility is ours. Good work, everyone. That was a textbook operation.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Okay. Not my best mission, but I got special edition, rank B, not bad. 852, okay. The special edition almost covered the repairs. Okay, that was pretty good. That was probably for saving the other AC pilots. To our comrades, we have some bad news. The information we hope to obtain from Crest computers describing how to gain access to layered hub was not acquired. The operation was a failure. Our forces entered the facility once your role in the mission was complete. Unfortunately, units promised to us by Mirage never showed up. We won't give up, though. Our efforts to uncover the truth will continue. We'll be in touch. Oh, so that was a red herring. That wasn't the real. All right. First, let me save. Okay. Bomb disarmament, smelting facility, 1 AC and 4 MTs. Ooh, this could be brutal.
Irrefutable evidence uncovered by one of our spies points to Union as the group behind recent uprisings. They've even gone so far as to claim that the controller is malfunctioning.
Okay.
It has also come to our attention that Kisaragi is secretly backing these efforts.
Oh.
Clearly, they hoped that Union's activities would unbalance us to the point where they could step in and take control. Union's next move involves a plot to disrupt the waste disposal network beneath the city through an extensive bombing campaign.
Okay.
We're deploying our forces to guard likely targets. Your responsibility is the removal of any bombs placed in and around the smelting facility.
Okay.
Take down any who get in the way. Good luck.
Okay, let me create a save state. Okay, I haven't needed to use any save states in a while, but it's good to have them. It's the only mission available, so I mean, I guess I gotta take it. It's funny, I was just working for Union, now I'm working against Union, and such is the life of a Raven.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Avoid the lower level. No AC can withstand those temperatures. Enemy AC detected. Temperature level increasing. Be careful.
Alright, I need a hover AC.
Defense is damaged. Halting combat and returning to base.
Alright, need a... It's funny, as soon as I said, hey, I haven't needed to use that in a while, I instantly needed to use it. Okay. Alright, now let's try this with hover legs. So I'm just gonna hover around and shoot at the thing. And hope that I can outshoot it. Arguably, it would probably be better to bring a
Main
rifle.
system. Engaging combat mode.
Avoid the lower level. No AC can withstand those temperatures. Enemy AC detected. temperature level increasing. Be careful.
I think I lose. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's one. There are two more. Oh no. How do I even get over there?
There's no more time. All bombs removed. Please return to base.
With 1 second left. That was a picture.
Mission objective
That was a
achieved.
photo
System
finish.
switch to normal mode.
Ooh. That was a photo finish. Ooh. I don't even know how I won that fight because I think he just burned. I think he just heated up and burned alive. I think I was supposed to ignore him and then just go and fight my way up and something. I don't know. Hey, all I know is I got 37K out of it. Got new mail. The plot thickens. Following the most recent incident, rumors are spreading that Union is to blame for all the troubles that have been occurring throughout Laird. Crest team sees this backlash against them as a perfect opportunity to remove Union from the picture once and for all. They've already begun amassing their forces in preparation for a mop-up operation. Crest seems to be exceptionally determined in their efforts to destroy Union and will most likely prevail given their strength. Is this action justified? What if it turns out that Union has been right all along? Good question. I'm finally a Raven, just like you. My AC is designed to adhere to the same style I prefer when piloting MTs, which is to say that it's very well armored. If you take on any missions where you think I could be of help, give me a call. Aw, all the MT pilots. Not that I used any of them, but they're all getting promoted. It's so adorable. Okay. Kisaragi, destroy germ caps, destroy all germ toxin canisters, okay. Crest, recover data capsules. Destroy computer, Mirage. Destroy the computer and escape. Ah. Well, I want to up my Mirage. I want to up my my Mirage stats. I don't know if that gets me anything, but I want to see. Alright.
We'd like you to execute an attack on one of Crest's assembly plants.
Because Mirage was working with Union, so this is kind of like indirectly supporting Union.
The one we have in mind is fully automated and controlled by a computer housed deep within. If the computer is destroyed, the plant ceases to function.
Okay.
Due to recent Union upheavals, Crest defenses are widely dispersed, making this a perfect opportunity to catch them off guard.
Okay.
Once the computer is destroyed, vacate the plant immediately, as it's quite possible they can react quickly enough to trap you inside.
Oh, it's gonna be a time mission?
Again, your objective is to bring the plant to a grinding halt, but we will also reward you for any damage inflicted on the facility. You have free reign.
Okay. This could be fun. Operation Gatecrasher.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Oh, do I have to go? How do I get out of here? Oh, wait, hold up. I can do this. Not on the timer yet. Get a little bit of change on me. right. I'll take that. Seems like a nice jolly old time. It's probably gonna be a timed thing to get out once the doors are open. All right. All right. This is going all the way around here. This is going to be one crazy ride when I have to race out the building. Okay. Lots of destruction. Big payday. All right, we are almost there. Okay. All right. That was a good payday. I'm gonna let this.
Objective achieved. Get to the escape point.
Alright, now I'm gonna save my state. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I have to go all the way around here. That's fine. I wish you could just blast through that wall and go through that escape point right there.
Mission objective
Okay,
achieved.
that was fine.
System switch to normal mode.
There was a couple things I could have blown up that I didn't blow up, but that was fine. I still probably got a good payday off of it. Ooh, yeah, that was a great payday. Alright. Sticking it to Crest. Oh, no, geez, I was hoping to get some mail, some like plot thickens kind of stuff. We had a whole bunch of those back to back missions where like the plot was just expanding at an exponential rate. I was wondering if we were going to get something else like that. Alright, destroy all germ toxin canisters.
Your services are required to resolve a problem concerning Crest's bioengineering lab. The facility is actually a cover for their ongoing research into germ warfare.
You don't say.
From what we've uncovered, the toxin in question is at an early stage of development and can only survive when sealed in protective canisters. However, once fully developed, the toxin will be virtually indestructible. We must act now while it's vulnerable. Destroy all germ toxin canisters within the facility.
Okay.
We'd also like to cripple the lab's operating capabilities. Destroy whatever you can, but remember that the germ toxin canisters take priority.
Some nice destruction missions. Okay.
Once the alarm is triggered, the canisters retract into protective housings and all lab doors are sealed. You must
it's
act
time.
quickly.
All right, it's time. So that means I don't have any time to get lollygag around. 33%.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
There are are 6 canisters per room. The objective is to destroy all of them.
Alert status.
What's shooting at me?
Security gates. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
They're sealing off the lab. Hurry.
Okay, so I still have 2 more rooms to get through. I gotta get 1 more room. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My roommate wanted to talk to me about something, and I had to check something, some Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff, because he got cards in. Okay, so I got. Oh man, I have to get all the way over there. All right.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Destruction of all canisters confirmed.
Have to make it back to the exit point. Oh, the escape point was right there. Okay.
Mission objective achieved.
Alright.
System switch to normal mode.
Alright, cool. I took a bit more damage than I wanted to. I probably... I still made positive. Okay. Okay. Geez, if I keep going along this route, I'll probably be able to purchase all the parts. I'm hoping to be able to purchase all the parts before I head to Armored Core 3 Silent Line. Got time for one more mission? Destroy gun emplacements. Defend water processing plants. Defense missions are always annoying to me. Let's try this destroy gun emplacements. This will probably be my last mission of the night.
After much interrogation, the Union operative that we detained gave us the location of their headquarters. It's in Sector 614. Union is the group responsible for plans to overthrow the controller and other recent acts of subversion. Their activities cannot continue unchecked. Sector 614 is a conservation area, lush with vegetation. According to our scouts, Union uses this cover to conceal a number of large gun emplacements. A massive frontal assault would be suicide, while a small, mobile force stands a good chance of entering undetected and taking out the gun emplacements.
Okay.
This will be a dangerous mission. Take care.
Ooh, I could take somebody with me. Oh, he's upgraded since last we saw him. Let's grab Huntress. I mean, I could pocket that funds, but having an extra AC there to help out is probably worth it. And it could be fun. Could have some interesting dialogue.
Enemy strength in the area is unknown. Move
Oh,
quickly.
they've got camo enemies? Oh no.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
That's one. 2 down. There are 3 left. I've been hit!
Where are these gun emplacements?
Following your lead.
This is a bizarrely shaped.
Only 2 more remaining. Just 1 more to go.
Those things do a lot of damage.
All targets destroyed.
Okay.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to
Ugh.
normal mode.
Those stealth things, I mean, I
We're returning to base.
did some decent damage. Probably took a bunch of damage. Probably. Hey, I came out slightly on top. Not the best rank. All right. We got new mail. What's in the new mail? Raven, there's been an emergency development. I'll give you a quick overview. As suspected, Union was at a disadvantage from the very beginning. Crest had them outnumbered and outgunned, but the sudden appearance of a massive force of unknown origin turned everything upside down. Union and Crest were each subjected to fierce attacks launched by the unknown force and both sustained heavy losses. The chaos did not end there, though, as units belonging to this unknown force have been spotted in various locations around Laird. They leave nothing but destruction in their wake. Initial reports are extremely confusing, but we're still trying to get a handle on the situation. But some of these units in this new force display the same enhanced performance levels seen in the AC you encountered at Ruglin Laboratory. Ooh, these things have OP intensified. At this time, your best guess is that this new force is being commanded by the controller. Ooh. We'll notify you as soon as any new information comes to light. Oh, the plot has thickened. What a way to end the night. What missions do I have left? Oh, I have plenty of choices for missions. For Mirage, secure the city. Crest, destroy Kisaragi forces. This was probably a thing where you get money based on how many things you destroy. Well, let me save. And then we can start winding down for the night. That was... You know, I was expecting to be really frustrated by getting stuck with... Like, so, normally... give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so let me make sure I can't remember if I saved my game, so I'm going to save my game again. The age-old gamer problem. Did I save my game? I don't remember. Save again! Okay. There we go. let's start winding down and start chatting. Alrighty. That was really productive. That was a really productive night. Like we made it through the arena pretty swiftly. After I got that grenade cannon, that thing just tore through the competition in the arena. That was amazing. And then had that one magical moment when I got the last bomb with 1 second left. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I was like, oh no, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, but I barely made it. I think I lost money on that mission. I had the one mission where like I barely succeeded with like a few hundred armor left, and I took so much damage that I ended up in the red 10k for the mission. But it moved the story forward, and that's what I wanted, to move the story forward. I hope this was fun for you. I had fun with this. I've noticed that people show up to well, I don't have a lot of people show up to watch the stream. These episodes, these streams, these VODs get a lot of views after the fact. So I know some people are watching them after the fact, even if they don't show up for the actual stream. I know that the algorithm is showing some kind of love for my stuff. So it is what it is. I was hoping to have a little bit, like, I had fun, and that's, at the end of the day, that's what's important, is that I had fun. I don't know, did you all have fun with tonight's episode, tonight's stream? My roommate picked up these speed dual boxes. So, and we're not gonna, I told you, we're not gonna be learning to speed duel. I'm gonna be building a hero deck out of this, which should be interesting. It'll be a very simplistic hero deck, that's for sure. Aww. I just got a notification to my PayPal that someone gave me a donation saying happy belated holidays. Thank you, Okusan. And I appreciate it. Yeah, I had fun, and like so I'll be honest, I was really anxious coming into tonight's stream because remembering how rough it was when I ended the last stream, the last Armored Core stream, when I just got when I was just getting my face punched in by that one opponent because of his like just brutal damage output, and then to step back into the fight and actually stand a chance and be able to put together a strategy, and that's kind of at the core of what Armored Core is. Being able to put together a strategy to take on your opponents and your challenges. And like, if you have trouble with Armored Core, if you have trouble with an opponent, you want to go back to the drawing board, redo your build, plan things out, and go at it again from a different angle. It reminds me a lot of something. This is not related to Armored Core at all, but it's kind of sideways tangentially related, I guess. So I saw a thing where someone was asking the Monster Hunter team if they were ever gonna do like microtransactions or any of that stuff for weapons and or for like, you know, do any of that stuff. And they said they never want it to be a situation where you're paying to get better at the game. If you hit a wall, if you hit a monster in Monster Hunter that you can't beat, they want you to take a step back, review your build, review your technique, reassess your situation, and then try it from a different angle until you find a way past that monster. They don't want people to be able to just pay their way past the monster. And I think that can be said a lot for Armored Core, especially when you're playing it on emulator and you can just redo missions. So that definitely helps. So tell me, what is everyone doing this weekend? What's everybody up to this weekend? It's not quite the first weekend, but it's a pretty early weekend in the month. Let me check my calendar real quick. Well, the first weekend of the month was technically like the first was a Sunday, but this is the first full weekend of the month. So I'm curious, what's everybody doing? What's everybody going to be doing this weekend? I know me, I've got, you know, I'm going to be watching anime, doing anime night tomorrow night, where we're pushing our way through Granbelm. We're seeing, like, when we started watching Granbelm, it became very apparent why this wasn't a super popular anime. There's a lot of, Granbelm has a lot of problems as an anime. It depends on who's watching anime. Yes, watching anime is always good. Silva and I on Thursday started watching Granbelm, and we realized a lot of why this probably wasn't super popular. Like, one, it got no advertising. There was next to no advertising. The trailer came out shortly before the first episode did, but there wasn't any other hype or anything, and it wasn't based on a manga that I know of. Two, the pacing is bizarre. There are time skips all over the place, and there's nothing to let you know that time has skipped until somebody says, yes, it's that time. And you're like, what? When did it get to be that time? I never realized that it came to be that time. They completely skip a very important training montage. And it has a lot of pacing problems. But with that said, I still enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's a mecha show, right? But I also enjoy it because I can kind of resonate with the main character in Granbelm, who's this character who feels like she has nothing. Like, if she didn't exist, the world wouldn't notice she was gone. And she feels like she's not exceptionally good at anything. No matter what she tries, she's always average. And for everything that she would try to do, there's always somebody who can do it better or just as good as her. And she's that painfully average. And I felt that. I know that feeling. And that's one of the reasons why I like it, and I want to see more of it. I really want the show to get better. I want it to be good. I want it to get better as we go. I don't have a whole lot of hope, but also I'm hoping Okusen can join us for anime night tomorrow, because if Okusen shows up, we'll probably watch Shinka Lion instead. Watch some trains, some giant robot trains. that the dream of all adaptations. I want it to get better. Well, the thing is, Granbelm isn't an adaptation of anything. I believe it's original. Maybe I'll convince Silva to watch Macross 7, so we can do some more Macross, the sequel series. Macross 7 is the sequel series to the original Macross. It takes place years later. And instead of dealing with like regular like idol music, it deals with rock. And we're back. Sorry about that. My OBS crashed. That was bizarre. I opened Chrome in order to see if there was anything cool to talk about on online before we wind down. And Chrome and everything crashed. So, okay. I saw the introduction video to the new Hollow Tempest. There is a new Hollow Tempest person coming in the next wave of Hollow Tempest from Hollow Stars that might be my new Oshi. Mans is a mech pilot VTuber, and I'm like, yo, what? His name is let me look it up. It's Machina X Flayon. And I was like, yo, what? Like, I am so hyped because I'm hoping he's got a really cool mech. Maybe he has like a variety of machines that he can pilot. But yeah, Hollow Tempest is trending. That's funny. There's a lot of political stuff that's trending right now. I don't really want to talk about a lot of politics. That's not. I am fortunate enough to not have to be in a position where that's. Well, it does affect me, but not that it doesn't affect me. It's just I'm not comfortable talking about a lot of political stuff. Alright, let's see if there's any cool memes on Facebook. Ah! Looks like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile showed up at my friend's card shop. That's hilarious. Oh no. We'll do this for now. I don't. There we go. Okay. Oh, someone made a list of how percent of air in bags of chips. That's funny. So, uh, there's a thing that I do want to spread information about, which I feel responsible to talk about because I did streams involving AI art. I thought AI art was cool and I goofed around with it as a fun pastime. Um, but I've like as much as I think it's a fun pastime, it's a goofy thing and it can be used for reference. Um, I cannot turn a blind eye to how AI art is being used to create a hostile environment for artists. And what's happening is uh, Adobe, in the latest update for Adobe, it has a thing where all art made with, I think it's the Adobe suite, I think it is, um, automatically has a tag that makes it available to be used for AI art databases. You have to manually go into your account, your Adobe account, and turn that off in order for your art to not be allowed to be used for AI art databases. Not that the people developing the AI art programs, the art AI programs, actually care about what they can and can't use because they've been stepping over boundaries left and right. But that is at least some kind of like, hey, you can actually say your art was tagged that they cannot use it. I'll share that on Facebook. Um, why do I keep getting mentioned in these Facebook coupon posts? Ah, this might be sacrilegious, but I just saw uh, an interesting comparison between mythology historically. In Greek myth, Prometheus defied the gods by stealing fire from man. For his punishment, he was chained up for eternity, and each day his liver was eaten by an eagle and grown back to be eaten again. Yeah, Jesus had a bad weekend, but Prometheus' sacrifice was unquestionably greater. That is an interesting way to look at the mythology of it, because so many times Christian sources will try to claim that no other mythology, no other deity, um, no other supernatural force has ever sacrificed or suffered the same way Jesus has, and that's just blatantly not true. All right. I don't see anything else I want to refer to. Oh, this is funny. How TF? How the F a computer gonna ask me if I'm a robot? MF, you a robot? A lot of unique mythology, lol. Japan is full of intense ones, some sugar-coated even for Pokemon. Yeah. But no, this meme was funny. How the F a computer gonna ask me if I'm a robot? MF, you a robot? That's funny. First day as a vet. Me, what seems to be the problem? Cat, meow. Me, yes, but where? Ooh, this is something I really like. So this was a post from Goodwill Librarian that says, think not of the books you've bought as a to-be-read pile. Instead, think of your bookcase as a wine cellar. You collect books to be read at the right time, the right place, and the right mood. Quote by Luke Van Donkersgoed. Posted on Goodwill Librarian. All right. Shout out to the dude in this airport lounge who opened a book, read 5 or 6 pages, sighed, closed the book, stood up, walked a few steps, and dropped it right in the trash can. Oh no! So someone posted, said, I once got bottomless mimosas, and when the check came, I found out this place did not, in fact, do bottomless mimosas. That's terrifying. You get what you think is a bottomless drink, and they're charging you for every time you refill. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is a powerful comment I want to end with before we start winding down for the night. This is by PG Ridgewell, author at PG Ridgewell, I think on Twitter. If you truly want to become the best version of yourself, you have to fully commit to believing there is a better human being within you than the one you have been feeding your entire life. Believing, I'm not entirely sure how much I agree with the letter and word of that, the way that's phrased, but I think the idea that believing that you can be better, believing that there is a better you that you can become, when it comes to improving yourself, and that it's possible, is a very big part of that. All right. Alright, so I don't see anything else cool to talk about that I want to talk about. Yeah, then there's the whole D&D fiasco. I'm not even delving into all of that. All I can say is I'm not giving WotC any of my money anymore. Not that I have given the money for a long time, but now I am even less inclined to give the money than I was before. Alright. Let's change up the music a little bit for this last little bit. There we go. Getting out of that big. I should have done that as soon as we finished gaming for the night. I should have changed up for the lo-fi instead of the EDM playlist. Anyway, I want to say to Nabaru, Silva, Superhero 60, Okusen, and anyone else who watched the stream, who lurked on the stream, didn't say anything. I want to say to all of you, and to anyone who watches the VODs, I want to tell all of you that I love all of you. I believe in each and every one of you, and I think that you all make this world a better place just by being in it. I think that you are wonderful, outstanding, unique, and that each of you has a one-of-a-kind energy that only you can bring to everything that you do. I'm grateful every day to live in a world with you in it. And yes, I do say the same like 5 or 6 things, but I change up the wording slightly every time because it's an important message that I want to convey. And that is that you are valuable, you're important, you have worth. Your hopes, dreams, and ideals all have value. And that you matter. Each of you who watches and subscribes and is a part of this community contributes to the community that we call the Star Hunters, a group that works to encourage each other in everything we do and towards reaching our goals and experiencing new and wonderful adventures. And I want you to always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always, always, always stop to enjoy the meme. Now, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, you can subscribe and ding the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live, when I post any new content. Hopefully, new content's going to be coming soon. I still have to touch base with my editor and see if that's going to be a thing. Video that I was going to have them edit might be a little bit late now, so I might see about pricing for doing a highlight reel of one of these VODs. So we'll see where that goes. I would ask that you like the stream and like the VOD. It helps the algorithm with sharing it, which gets it in front of more people. And if you have any suggestions, thoughts, ideas, or improvements you could see me do, please be sure to leave them as a comment on the VOD. And I want to tell all of you that if you ever think you have a friend who might enjoy the stream, who might enjoy my content, please feel free to invite them to a stream, show them my content. You are more than welcome to show off any of the stuff that I do. I always look forward to meeting new people and having new friends on the stream and people in the community. Yeah. Also, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, there's a link to my Discord and to my Twitch in the description below where you can follow me. I post on Twitch at least once a day, and I try to post on Discord every once in a while and be kind of active on there if you want to reach me through there. Always remember, you never have to donate to be a part of this community. You never have to pay anything to be welcome. Your time, effort, and attention are payment enough for you to be an active member of this community. With that said, if you ever feel motivated or inspired to donate to improve the stream or improve my life, there are links where you can do that in the description below. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Next stream should be Monday night, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we might be playing more Armored Core. We might be doing more writing. I don't know. We might do a game dev stream. I haven't done one of those in a while. Pick up my RPG Maker, dust that off, and see if I can still make heads or tails of what I was working on. With that said, have yourselves a wonderful night and know that you're amazing. Why did it make that noise?